Hi everybody, this is Jenny from By Jenni Designs, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these adorable little Christmas ornaments. Now you can make them one of two ways. You can have a single mitten to hang on your tree, or you can make two and have a little pair. For this pattern, you're going to need small amounts of any worsted weight yarn. You're going to need a size H or 5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a darning needle. Okay, to begin this pattern, we're going to start with using white yarn. For row 1, you're going to make your slip knot and then chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 6, 14, 15, and you can double check 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. After you have your chain of 15, you need to join with a slip stitch to the first chain. Pull tight when you join. And now chain 1, and now you're going to work a half double crochet into each chain around. Go ahead and work your way all the way around, working a half double crochet into each chain, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, I just have 2 more half double crochet to work. This last one can be a little bit tight to get into depending how tight you've worked your join there. Okay, so go ahead and count. Make sure you have your 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now you're going to join to your first half double crochet. Do not join to the chain. And this completes row 1. Now for row 2, you're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work a front post half double crochet around the first half double crochet of the previous row. And now we're going to half double crochet into the top of the next stitch. And then we're going to front post half double crochet around the next half double crochet here. So we're going to keep doing this all the way around. Half double crochet, front post half double crochet. Half double crochet, front post half double crochet. Go ahead and continue all the way around, and I'll meet up with you at the end of the row. Okay, I am just here at the end of row 2. Your final stitch should be a front post half double crochet. And you should still have 15 stitches all the way around, and that is not including the chain 1. Okay, when you've worked that final stitch, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to your first front post half double crochet. And now we're going to fasten off. After you have fastened off, go ahead and grab your color that you're going to be using for the main color of the mitten. Make your slip knot. And now we're going to join to the cuff. So go ahead and join with a slip stitch. And then chain 1. And for row 3, we're going to be working a half double crochet into the back loop only of each stitch around. And now for this row, I like to work over my end tail here, so that's less sewing at the end of the pattern. So go ahead and half double crochet into only the back loops. Go ahead and work your way around. Okay, I'm just finishing up row 3 here. And as you can see, after I dropped the white tail, I grabbed this white, or this red tail rather, and I crocheted over that one also. Okay, go ahead and join with a slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1. For row 4, you're going to work a half double crochet into each stitch around. Go ahead and work your way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, so I'm working my last half double crochet for row 4. Join with a slip stitch. And now for row 5, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to half double crochet into 13 stitches. 2, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, after you've completed 13 half double crochet, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to join with a slip stitch to your first half double crochet. Okay, and now for row 6, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to half double crochet into 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you're going to work 2 half double crochet into the next stitch. And now half double crochet into 4. And work 2 half double crochet into the next. Now we're going to half double crochet into 3. And after you've worked those, work 3 half double crochet over your chain 2. And now you can join with a slip stitch. Okay, for row 7, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to half double crochet into 2. So there's 1, and there's 2. And then we're going to work a half double crochet 2 together. And now to do that, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, insert your hook into the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then we're going to yarn over and then pull a loop through all 4. Now half double crochet into 2, and then half double crochet 2 together. Half double crochet in 2. We're going to repeat this all the way around. Half double crochet 2 together. Half double crochet in 2. And then I've just got 2 more here. Okay, now you can join with a slip stitch. Chain 1. And now for row 8, we're going to half double crochet 2 together all the way around. One more here. Nope, actually 2 more. Now this is my last one. Okay, after you've worked that last one, go ahead and join with a slip stitch. And now we're going to fasten off. Leave a little bit longer of an end because you're going to use this to sew the top of the mitten shut, but you really don't need that much extra. Okay, let me grab my needle. Okay, so now we're going to just sew the top of the mitten shut. So I like to go through all the stitches like that, and then for my last stitch I grab over here, work through all of these at the top, going in this direction. Go ahead and do that 2 times. And then you can just sew in this end. Okay, and now we will move on to the thumb hole. So for the thumb hole, grab your main color again. Make your slip knot. Now we're going to join right at the bottom here. You have these 2 open stitches. Go ahead and join in one with a slip stitch and then chain 1. And now single crochet into that same stitch. And now we're going to work 8 single crochet all the way around. So there's our first one. Second one. There is my 5th. 6th. 7th. And here's my 8th single crochet. Then go ahead and join to the first single crochet that you made using a slip stitch. Chain 1. Now you're going to half double crochet into each stitch around. There's my 6th. And then here is my last half double crochet. Now you should have 8 half double crochet around. Go ahead and join with a slip stitch. And now for your last row, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to half double crochet 2 together, and then you're going to half double crochet into 2. So there's 1, 2. Now half double crochet 2 together, and then half double crochet into the last 2. To end the row, join with a slip stitch, and then you can fasten off. Okay, so now we're going to use our needle again to sew this little hole shut. Just like that. And then you can go ahead and sew in your end. I like to weave my way down here to these longer rows to sew in my ends. Okay, and now you can go ahead and sew in all of your ends that you have. So go ahead and do that, and then I will show you how to make the hanger. Okay, here's the finished little mitten. I've sewn in all the ends. And now you have 2 different options for making your hanger. You can either make just a single mitten and hang it like this, or you can also hang 2 together, like a pair of mittens, like this. And I'm going to show you how to do both right now. Both are very super easy. Okay, so for the first option of hanging it by itself, you're just going to make your slip knot and then join to really any stitch that you want. I like to join here where the thumb is. join with a slip stitch, and then you're just going to chain 18. Whoop. Okay, after you have your 18, you're going to join down here to the same space that you started in and just work a slip stitch. And then you can fasten off, and then you just sew your ends in and you're done. Okay, so now if you're making these a pair of mittens, I have another one here. You're going to start with your slip knot again. And then you're going to join to any stitch. And you're going to chain 40. There's 20. And now after you've got your 40, you're going to go ahead and grab your second mitten and then just join here with a slip stitch, and then you can fasten off. And then I just grab here and you just tie your little bow. And it's as easy as that. And then you just need to sew in your ends and you're done. There we go, just getting the little mittens hung up here. Thanks so much for watching the video and crocheting along with me. I will see you again very soon with a couple more ornament patterns.